Hey, hello there, everyone. It's that time of the week again. We're back for some good old fashioned American NASCAR Heat 5 video game on the PC. This week, we are tackling Michigan. I I kind of have an idea what to expect because I did some practice racing. I was prepared. But I'm just, you know, the anxious nerves were kicking in, just trying to figure out if I can do this today. If I can kick the field's ass and win, I did not know. I just was not sure. But it's going to be tough. It will not be a cakewalk. At least, God, I hope not, because Indianapolis was disgusting with how much I destroyed the field. But Hello there, Sprinter. Hello, Turquoise Hawk. Thanks for stopping by in the stream, as always, for tuning in on this Sunday morning that will bleed into the afternoon. So, yeah. Hello. So, yeah. Kind of curious just to see how things will go with this race today. God, it has to be better than Indy, that's for damn sure. I mean, there's... It has to. There's no way it's going to be worse than that, so... I'm totally fine with a meh race or tiny, slightly below average because the bar was set so low last week that anything will be better than that, so... Yeah. Hello, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm just, And also, it's Day 500's hometown track, so we gotta, we gotta do good for his hometown track. We gotta make sure we win it for him. Because he might as well be like a distant family member to me at this point. But, yeah. So obviously, as you saw in the thumbnail, I'm racing as Biffle. Because I didn't know who else to go with, and also, Biffle actually was really good at Michigan. He got a couple of wins there, and always seemed like he was good there. And that was his last career win, and, I don't know, it just seemed like a okay pick. And it's a Ford, so Fords are always used, good there, so kind of works out. So, yeah. So, I guess we'll just kind of just jump into it. I don't want to prolong this or anything too awfully long, just in case this race goes crazy or something. No, we'll go with that. So yeah, this is the car. It's the 2012 version of the 3M1. Then obviously we raced this at Road America. So yeah, this is the one we're going with. Bowman is starting 30th, and JG Alien and Rick Rear car start. Oh my god, that is rough. Alex Bowman he either runs really good, or he just well, then again, it's qualifying, but it's just, how does that... I'm baffled. His career is so bizarre where it just... He can win races, but then just other times he just is irrelevant. I don't understand. That's gotta be brutal. So, yeah, we're gonna go with Biffle. And, actually, no, not that. I wanted... Sure, game. We'll save and continue. I just wanted to go to the Michigan thing. Obviously, that was the one I went to adjust my face cam. But okay, there we go. So 200 laps. Here's our race settings for it. Pretty much the same as usual. Nothing too drastically different. I don't think there's any real changes. So normal fuel consumption, normal wear rate. Our tire grip fall off is to more grip. From what I tested on off camera when I did my practice race, they were very competitive. Actually so competitive to the point where I had to use the custom setup, and that's what we're going to be using today. So this will just help us in the long run, and even then I still don't think it will help us out completely. So yeah, multiple race stages, strict yellows. From what I did in practice off camera, we didn't even have any actual group like yellows, so I don't really understand how. I don't know. But yeah, that's our settings. Really nothing drastic from the previous race. And yeah, got the FireKeepers Casino 400, and then the Consumer's Engine. Obviously, we only go there once a year now, but that's the settings. That's what we're gonna go with. Happened to be a hauling free in PA. Stopped to take a break to watch a show. Huh? Ooh, sweet. Well, thank you for stopping by, Steve, and thank you for watching my stream when you are, I guess, presumably at work. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be able to make your mundane day-to-day life thing a little bit more interesting. So thank you for stopping by as always, and let me know what you got going on. Hello, Spencer Boyd. Thanks for stopping by. If you were here for the Thunder of War stream, I did answer your question about core stuff. I went on a 60 lap discussion on that, so that will be entertaining for you, I'm sure. But with that said, Bubba on pole sounds weird. Well, I think that kind of shows that the 2311 cars do have speed. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's usually, if Kurt and Bubba qualify good, then they're going to have a pretty good race, but if not, then, I don't know, but that's kind of a good sign, but I can't trust Bubba to handle a Sharpie, because either he does something dumb, or his pit crew does something dumb, so who knows. I'm kind of low-key excited just to see what Ty Gibbs does. Yeah, I'm happy he won Xfinity, though. That was nice. But, yeah. So, we'll jump into it. This race actually is going to be a really quick one from what I did in practice. It's only like 2 hours and like 6 minutes or 7 minutes, so it's going to go by pretty freaking quick. But I got my good old-fashioned half-and-half iced tea lemonade. I specifically saved these for the stream because I feel like it's good gamer fuel. Yeah. So, we're back at this again. I don't understand why Biffle was that color. I'm perplexed. It never ceases to amaze me and make me laugh of how inaccurate this is. First off, Biffle is not that skin tone. Second, Biffle does not have white. We're just gonna continue. Hello, Corey Fret. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I appreciate that. So we're gonna look at the car setup. It's basically Dale Reynolds one from from Dale Reynolds Heat 5 series. So we'll show that real quick. This is about what I have. I mean, the only thing I don't know is the weight settings, just because his face cam was covering it up. I saw the last two bits of the front and rear right height are 4,000. The wedge, I just had to kind of guess. Left weight and front weight are kind of the same for most tracks, with a 54.2 and a 52.1, so I'm just guessing. So I'm not sure. But everything else is pretty much how he had it originally, so yeah. People are saying Jones is a dark horse. I would be up with the Jones win. Jones has been pretty decent this year considering the team, and I don't know. I'm happy for him. So, yeah, I'm happy to hear he's doing well. Actually, stat-wise, this year is better than last year. He has more top 10s, more top 5s. I think more laps led. His average finish is probably better. So I'm happy for him. So it's a good year to see what he can do, and just kind of just to see what he can do with the equipment, and the GMS Alliance I think is helping too, and these cars probably help too to show out more driver talent. It's crazy to think. It's a crazy concept. But I think Jones might be more talented than Ty Dillon. I know, atomic bomb take. But I think yeah. So here, we're gonna go right to the race. What if I just did a video about it? Well, hello JC, and wait, so now I'm confused. You sort of did a video about me, sort of, but then not really. So I don't know. You're confuzzling me right off the gate, and I'm the one that's supposed to be confusing people. That's my thing. Yeah, we're gonna jump into it. It's time to do this race and see what this game's gonna predict as a winner. So far, it's only had like 2 correct winners, and that's it. The last one I think was Hamlin at the Coke 600, which was almost 3 months ago. So please, game, predict a proper winner. That's all I ask. Hello, White Russian. It's alright, so here we go. Oh, look out on pole. Ew. Ew. Oh, Hamlin's a snowflake. Ah, Chase Elliott's a snowflake too. And Bowman's in the back. Yes. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that. Logano better not win, or we're gonna have some problems. But the fact that Hamlin and Elliott are snowflakes is funny. Oh god, that's beautiful. Yeah, green flag is out. 60 laps in stage 1, so we're going to have to pit. And we'll just kind of see what we can do. I like to gain as much spots as I can on the early part of the race because they be fast. So, gotta be careful. Thank you, JC, with the freaking $2 peanut. Oh god, is that the new meme now? Is that your new meme of the month? So within one lap, we went from 38th, 39th to 30th nearly. Yep, 30th. I will happily take that.
Peanuts.
Huh. I like how it says peanuts, but in plural. Oh wait, there is two peanuts. There's two peanuts in the thing, in like the thing, but then in the chat it's only one. I'm confused on that. Yeah, we're just cutting through the field so far. So I'm sure as the race goes on, it's going to get a lot harder once we get in that top 15. Harvick took the lead from Logano, so I don't know if that's better or worse. That might be slightly better. I don't know. Just it's kind of like the lesser of evils, but I don't know. Oh, Busher, save it. Save it, Busher. Thank you. So shockingly, no front bumper damage from that. I just can't believe it. Now that we know that Elliott and Hamlin are snowflakes for this race, how much will they be off? Hey, hello, Dirt's Game Cafe. Thank you for stopping by in the stream. Gonna listen to the stream and grind out levels on this. Alright, well, hell yeah. We'll enjoy it. I appreciate it no matter how you watch. If it's just to listen or anything, you know, it's pretty I appreciate that. The fact that anybody thinks I'm worth listening to is very humbling. I'm sure this will be one of those races where I think we'll have a lot to talk about, because I feel like this race will be interesting. But we'll have to find out. So after the Busher incident, we have gained back our spots. And, I mean, the car is fast. But obviously, once we get up in the top 15, it's going to start to get harder to make passes. I don't know where Kurt started, because I was so angry with Logano being on pole. But I guess because wherever Kurt finishes, the game's going to think that's Ty Gibbs. I guess that's what we're going to have to go with. So, would I be up for a Ty Gibbs win? Part of me almost wants to say no, just because...
What if I want to lick your scrumptious motherfucking peanuts?
Damn! JC, you can't ew! JC, you got a girlfriend. You can't say that. That's... I'm actually surprised it said my name still, even though it wasn't my actual... I'm surprised it actually did that. Well, thank you for the 2 again. Damn, JC's horny in chat, folks. Oh, wow, Stenhouse up in the top 15. That's cute. Hamlin's a snowflake, but in 13th. That's still not that bad.
Still there. Clear high. Clear high.
Got Chastain up here. Kurt, I think, is in the top 10 somewhere. Yeah, we're up to 12th in about 6 laps. I haven't done a full 100% race with the custom setup. I did one with the default, and it was just kind of... It was painful. I almost would have lapped down in a 80-lap run. That's how fast they were. So I don't know. We're gonna try our best. Eric Jones, hey, look at him in 9th. Now, I mean, that's cool.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Hey, don't be nasty. But JC, the I don't know why am I psychoanalyzing this in particular, but the way it was phrased was extremely sexual. You can't just sit here and change the narrative that you're only talking about like cashew things. No. I refuse to believe that. Are we catching the leader? I'm not sure. I think we are. Yeah, we are. That was one hell of a donation to hear while I was tabbed out on others. Yeah. Yeah, look what she did. Imagine if there... What if that Steven person was listening to this on the phone and heard that in the thing? He's never going to want to watch my streams ever again. Here we go. We're going to get by Custer for 7th. Harvick's, I think, pulling away. So good for him. Kurt P5, I will gladly take that. That's a good old run. He's pretty good at Michigan. Last time they were there, he got top 5. That was in a Ganassi car, so... And if... God, it pains me he's not racing. It really fucking does. It seems like once I'm not in the draft, then it seems like I start to lose ground. I can't really gain on him like I was doing before. We're about at the limit with the grill tape, so I can't really put any more on there, because I think once we get past like 255, then it starts to overheat, I think. Yeah, it's gonna... I don't know. If we could just kind of... Some poor kid's parents probably walked in right when JC said, yeah, that's true. Who knows what kind of thing... What's going on? Won in Michigan 2015. Yeah, I remember that one. I don't really... It's been so long, I can't remember how that race went. I don't know if that was one where it just, you know, he just got lucky and then it rained, or he was just actually really fast that day and just, like, completely earned it. I can't remember. But I mainly remember his 2007 one just because I thought that was more of a dominant win. 2014 was Martinsville where Kurt won. So, actually, I think, you know, he's won at Michigan 3 times because he won 2003 as well. Pretty sure. So, yeah, he's won there 3 times. Yeah, once we're out of the draft, we're starting to lose time on Harvick. If we could just kind of keep the gap under 10 seconds before we have to pit, then I think we'll be okay. I don't know, I mean, we're definitely within stage point territory, and we're going to have, you know, a good day based on that alone. Lap traffic might play a factor too, so there's that as well. And we're going to get to Truex, get down low.
Yellow flag.
Huh. Wow. Okay, well that kind of threw things for a loop. I don't know who it was that had an issue. And it was Timmy Hill in last place. That is disappointing. Well, still too early to pit. Yeah, even if we pit, we're still gonna have to make a pit stop. So we're still. We can't listen to the estimated fuel. It's not 45. It's like realistically like 41, 42. So we can't go with that. So we're just gonna stay out and go from there. Now I'll see what the car can do now that we have track position. Yeah, I don't know. This changes everything. As soon as I say, you know, early in the stream, like, oh, we didn't get caution. Oh, Timmy Hill's just out of the race completely. Well, that's Rockbeard's gonna have an easy day. I should have got to the bottom right away. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Decent enough. Cole Custer low-key is kind of starting to get better. He's been kind of getting top 10s randomly. I don't know if that means a whole lot, but it's interesting. Kurt in second, I'm always up for that. I should have got to the inside or did something better there, but I didn't do it. And that's no, not doing it. Not doing it yet. It's too early in the race to try to go 4 wide. And can we clear Logano? Yep, okay. Alright, now we'll try to get it. Now we'll see if we can run down the leader. Car, I mean, setup is good. I don't know what it does in the long run. I really haven't gotten to that point. It does seem like it might be a bit too loose because the tire balance isn't quite there. But hey, Kurt's pushing me. That's kind of beautiful. Love to see that. And he's going to lose spot to Logano, so that's disappointing. But, well, we'll see what we could do here. I mean, this now we're going to be in a position to see what this car is capable of and if we can even pull away, if that's even a thing. I just know that a default setup just wasn't competitive enough. I was, well, not competitive enough in the sense that I'm running 5th, and then everybody else is like, the leader's like 25 seconds ahead of me, so, yeah. But so far, Harvick's kind of giving me a good enough challenge, so I like that. Kind of had to mess with the wedge a lot when I was practicing because, I mean, it's default at 50 because I didn't know what Dale originally had it as because his face cam was blocking it, so I kind of tinkered with it a little bit just to kind of get the right feeling. Because obviously 50 was just wrecking loose. I wasn't even able to make a corner, so upped it up a little bit, got a bit tighter. Now it's running pretty good. And it's very difficult to try to get by Harvick, so I don't know how this is going to work. But I don't know, we're going to have to find a way. What's the race settings? The settings are, I mean, the AI difficulty is at 105, so it's the max. The AI are basically to, the skill range is to narrow, and their tire grip is on normal, like their fall off stuff, that's normal. I have more grip for the long run, only because from what I was testing out, it didn't seem like it worked out, so I don't know. But we're trying to side draft them. Oh, we kind of did.
What if I had this thought? If Kurt dyed his hair in silver Sharpie ink, he would have attained mastered ultra instinct.
I guess so. That's you know what? That's there. I guess so. You got a point. Thank you, Sprinter, for the 5. I appreciate that. Now you're gonna make me think about that now for the rest of the day of just the logistics of that and how amazing that would look. Harvick, please let me get by you. Why is this so hard? Logano's up here. This is not the timeline I want. The game better. Logano wins it or whatever. I'm gonna be angry. Well, long race. Kurt's up there. Larson, I think, is up there too. So, anybody hear about that with Larson and the fact that the stuff came in with his wreck at Indy where there was no mechanical failure, and Larson's saying like it was a mistake on his part. So, I'm even more confused. It's just bizarre to even think that's possible. That he just forgot where to brake and just obliterated I'm so confused. Like, Larson. That is so sad. That is so sad. Like, that is some, like, pleb scrub level shit. I don't know. I don't get it. It's hard to even accept the fact that, oh, he just didn't know where to slow down. It's like, that is amateur hour. Larson low-key kind of bad this year. Just some weird shit he does this year is baffling me. How does defending champion say it's his fault even though he ran there last year with that? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, it's just bizarre.
Clear all around.
Well, we finally got the lead. I don't know if we're gonna hold it, but it took quite an effort just to get to that point. So, I mean, we're gonna race honorably. If he gets around the outside, we're just gonna let him have it. But we're not gonna try to do like crazy race to blocking shenanigans right off the gate. I'm just gonna race my racing line and just kind of just take it as we go. Pit stop though, or when we get to a pit stop, that's gonna be interesting. Just because it seems like that I don't really gain anything during the pit cycle. It's hard to, I don't know. So I think the pitting will be interesting, because I don't think we're just going to cheese a whole bunch of track position. I mean, our entry's good, but then our outlap's really slow, so I think it kind of balances out weirdly enough. So, I don't know. But so far, they're keeping up with me. And trying to, I mean, we kind of gap them in 3 and 4. But the draft is going to help them stay with me for a long time. So 38.8. Probably used up all his skills that he had last year and I lost. I mean, maybe. I mean, he only has 1 win this year. But yeah, it's been weird. I mean, it's kind of normal to see a defending champion struggle the next year after winning a championship. So, kind of expected that. I didn't know it'd be like this. I didn't know he's had bizarre takes and instances this year, like the freaking Coliseum race where he just obliterated Justin Haley because he thought he got into him, and it was just like really needlessly aggressive and needlessly harsh to just obliterate him like that. Talladega, where he blocked terribly, destroyed the field, and then after the race he said, "Oh, that was the best race I ever did at the track." It's like, what are you talking about? Then the Indy one, he just forgot when to slow down and just obliterated Ty Dillon? Like, what? I'm so perplexed on all of that. Hey, hello, Easy Low. Well, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Well, so far, it's just Logano and Harvick behind me. I can't really pull away. They're kind of in my draft. And then we got Kurt and Kyle back there in 4th and 5th. Pretty much out of the picture for the lead. But yeah, it's kind of spaced out. Again, I have no idea how this mission race is good. You would think, I mean, I like to think it'll be really good. I like to think so. I think these Gen 7 cars work really good, 1.5 miles and, and longer with the ovals. So, especially with the track being semi-worn, I think it's going to be pretty good. I like to think so. Yeah, that's true, Jake. I forgot about that. Yeah, he blocked Chase into the wall. Just weird stuff. I don't know.
That's the halfway mark.
Do you enjoy Heat 5 these days? Yeah, kinda. I mean, considering what NASCAR 21 is, I mean, everybody basically went back to this game and started playing it way more, and I enjoy it for the most part. I mean, it's a little bit tedious to kind of find the right difficulty setting, but for the most part, it's not brokenly unbalanced. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. I want to do a career mode on this game again, but I'm still waiting on High TV in the saga of whenever he's going to finish the paint schemes, because I don't know what's going on with him and everything, and I feel bad just to be like always asking him how the progress is on it, because I mean, he's really doing it for free and just on his own spare time, so I don't know what I really want to do. So I don't know. I guess it's just never gonna happen at this point, which is unfortunate, because I'd love to actually do a Heat 5 career mode properly, where, instead of it being on the console version where mine just had so much frame rate issues and other weird stuff that just didn't make the game fun to play at all. I at least want to have, like, give it a fair shot. Should be good as long as everybody knows how to use the brakes. Facts. Very facts. Yeah, I'm using a custom setup. Yeah, if I used a preset with the settings I have, I would be running probably 11th or 12th. I really wouldn't be able to do much of anything. And at least here, it seems like, I don't know. I mean, I'm leading, but I'm not really pulling away. It seems like we're pretty even. Based on their lap times for what I was doing in practice, it seems like the race pace is right around like a 38.8 or a 6. So we're right at that threshold. But we got lap traffic coming up here that's probably going to mess them up here. Harbor's, I don't know what my crew chief's talked about. The high lane was not moving. But Harbor tried to do something there. Maybe he's starting to get, yeah, he's starting to like get more runs on me than before. What if? Can you tell me why I have a feeling? I mean, it's a good. I mean, it's thinking Raj Chastain's gonna do something stupid on track or take someone out isn't too much of a shock. It's almost like it's gonna happen at some point in the race. Look how he's been racing this year. He just, like, I went from liking him to just despising him now. Like, it's amazing the opposite swing that is all transpired into. All right, Harvick. I should have blocked a lot harder. The apron's gonna get you at some point. It probably will. Probably will. I'm not gonna be surprised by that. But yeah, we're gonna be approaching lap traffic here. Timmy Hill's out of the race, so it's only 39 out on the track. I wonder what they're gonna do for 23. Are they gonna have the full 40 car field, or is it just gonna be like 36 cars? I don't know. Why am I thinking the game's gonna do anything like real life? It's clearly not gonna do that. We're gonna get to the inside of Harvick. Maybe clear him. Garrett Smithley, you gonna hold him up? No, Harvick actually. Oh, nope, never mind. Kendall, oh my god, I remember that from, like, I don't know what I remember. I always remember that, the red sign with the piece. God, that was like, I don't know why I remember that. Maybe it was on an NHRE car or something. Maybe that's why I'm remembering it from. I don't know. But, I don't know, it's a good logo. Haven't seen that in a long time. I guess, yeah, I must have ran here in real life at some point. I decided to do a race with AI and 10 cars and DNF to 25 laps. You rip to that. Got Ryan Priest going a lap down. 23 to go on the stage, 9 in the fuel tank. So we'll be pitting here pretty shortly. So probably around lap 45 or 46 if I had to guess. Put Joey Gates a lap down. Now Logano's up here. I think we catch lap traffic in about 22 laps or something like that. So kind of on scheduled pace for lap traffic occurring. So I guess Logano and Harvick are just going to be the two cars to beat today because they are right next to each other. They're basically right there still. I can't really pull away. Kendall Motor Oil has billboards in NASCAR 7. Ooh, I never knew that. That's a good fun fact. There's Timmy Hill. I thought he DNF'd because there's a car on pit road, but I guess it was somebody else. So Timmy Hill blew a tire or something, back out on track ahead of some cars. That's badass of him. But more lap traffic's gonna bone them for a bit. So far, tire wear, I mean, obviously our right rear is burning off a little bit more. I can maybe make it a tiny bit tighter just to balance out the tire wear a bit, but it's nothing egregious. So I think we'll probably leave it as is. Can't really do anything with the tape, because it's about at its limit. I can't really push it any more than that. Yeah, so, I mean, this is the first time in this entire race that we've gapped them. Get by Alfredo here. I didn't know what I wanted to do there, if I wanted to go low or high. Or we could just split the middle because we're Chads. Why not? Sure. Track has no tire wear. It does. Well, a little bit. How you play on the road course in this game? I always spin out every corner in default setup. I don't know. I think, well, the thing is, too, with road courses, the game is weird with the road courses. I'm not a fan of it, but I understand, like, how to drive it. Basically, the trick is, when you go into the corner, you hit, like, the brake and then the gas, like, right after, like, one after another. That's a good way to kind of keep the car a bit balanced, so when you hit the brakes, it doesn't just want to wreck. That's where it, that's one element to help it. Another thing is lowering the presets, maybe like a 4 or a 3, to kind of make it a bit tighter so it can kind of help you turn. So there's that too. So there's a couple of tricks with it, but it's goofy. It's always goofy. At least the only thing that 21 has, or NASCAR 21 has, is road courses are better than this, but when so much is wrong, that's not going to save the game. But I kind of expect it to have decent road course physics because it's based on an engine that's primarily focused on road course, so I kind of expected that. So it's not even really, it's not impressive to me. But yeah. Hey, do you play on manual? Yeah, I have it on manual. The funny thing with the automatic is you actually go slower on the restarts with automatic. So if you go with manual, it will help you have a little more speed on the starts. So that does help you out in that regard. So there's another fun, wild fact, is that element. What's your favorite track that you've never been to? I would say Martinsville, but I don't know what these cars anymore. It might suck. Probably should have pitted that lap. Harvick actually just undercutted me, so that's a bit of a problem. We should be able to just coast in. We might sputter off of turn 4, but I think we're still going to be good. I know we burned more fuel a lap, but I don't think it's, like, crazily massive. Like, if the fuel number changes and, like, off of turn 4, it might go to 0 in turn middle 3 and 4. I don't know. I never, like, wrote it down and, like, analyzed it. Oh, there it goes. Yep, sputtered. So a little bit sooner than expected. Here we go. 4 tires and fuel. I should have pitted there right with 2 to go just so I would have been able to make it, but I didn't think that far ahead, but we're okay. Manual is very helpful with the game of road courses. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Gear 2 is, it's a bit tricky. I've kind of gotten used to the insanity of it. But, yeah. So we'll see how this pit stop goes. I know, oh, Kurt's pitting with me. He knows. He knows we're blood bros. 15-8. Cindric's going to beat me out of pit row, but he's a lap down. But there's Ty Dillon. So we'll see where we cycle out. I mean, we did pit. I mean, Harvick did undercut me, so he might actually gain time on me. I don't know why Ty Dillon is pushing me, but I appreciate it. And there's Harvick and Logano back there, so I don't know if they gain time on me. I don't know, but we got Stenhouse pitting, so everything's about to cycle back out. Everything's going to be normal again. Yeah, the fuel indicator is a big problem here. There's just a couple. I don't know how many tracks that has this issue, but there's a couple where the fuel indicator exaggerates the number. Like, it's not actually 44 laps you can make it out of tank. It's less than that. At Chicagoland's like that too. where you run out of fuel, or it doesn't give you the exact number. I don't know why on earth it does that. I don't know what the logistics behind it are. I don't know. I don't like it when the thing lies to you about the amount you have. Because really the only way you'd be able to find out is literally just doing a quick race and just seeing how long you can go. I don't know, it's just, there's tedious aspects of the games, but obviously since this game's been out for so long, I've kind of known all the weird tips and tricks for it. How did Stenhouse have a full extra lap? I don't know. I don't really know. It's a good question. Because I was sputtering on that lap, so... I don't know. Good question. We're about to lap up to 27th here with Austin Dillon, who is going very slow. Chase Briscoe's 28th. That's funny. So we're going to have about 26 on the lead lap currently. We have 12 laps to go in the stage, so I don't think we're going to lap too much more cars. Looks like Harvick and Logano are being the best of friends back there, racing each other very needlessly. Hey, NASCAR 1450's indicator. Yeah, it's not really an indicator, just more of a gauge. I mean, generally oh boy, the trick with that is when you look at the game's fuel, the gauge goes all the way to like the 5,000 RPM. So usually what I would do is get about halfway through the run when it gets around like 2.5 on the gauge, and then just times whatever the run is by like 2. So say if you're halfway on the fuel gauge by lap 24, then you'll be out of fuel by like lap 28. So that's really the only way you know, but again, it's through trial and error and doing multiple races to figure out that amount. So it's tedious and all that hoopla. As you see, Harvick's actually closing in on me, so I mean, he does have a lot fresher tires, but I do think he is a little bit faster than me, but I think that times are just so close. Or maybe it's just that much faster on a short run. I don't know. 10 to go. I wish we didn't have that yellow. I think it would have been more interesting to see if I would be able to run them down, or just to see how it would play out, because I was running 5th. So I don't know. It would have been interesting. Go to McDonald's order. I usually don't do that on Sundays. I usually save Sunday for BK extravaganza. We got a porn bot in chat, so I don't know if we have any fucking... why did I say it like that? I don't know if we have any mods to fix that. But for the love of God, please. I don't want to pause if I don't have to. Mods, where are you? I need mods. Do I need more mods? I think well, I don't know where he was, but yeah, I don't know. Harvick, oh my God, he's a fast boy today. It's like, damn. Well, that's gonna be concerning. I mean, I can block him.
Right side, all clear.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna pass me, he's gonna have to do it on the outside like a Chad. So that's up to him. Well, we got more lap cars that could play a factor in all this, so hopefully something occurs. We do an F1 career mode down the road. Races play out better. You know, honestly, the way I talk in my race reviews, and just how I like my races in general, when I do like Thunder 04 and this, I probably would like Thunder. You know, oh my God, I probably would like the F1 game, like the modern F1. But though I've heard a lot of bad things about 22, so I don't know if that would be the game to get into again. I do have F1 2011 and 2012. I know I have 2010 somewhere, but I don't know where it's at now. At the same time, though, it's such... I should at least give it a shot. I'm just really hesitant because it seems like if I don't do anything that's NASCAR, it just doesn't perform well. And then You know, it's just like it's sad. It's annoying that I have to think of it like that, where it's like, oh, I'm doing this series, and maybe the World of Outlaws stuff. I've enjoyed it. It's fun, but it doesn't get the views. It doesn't get the views. So, I mean, I want to finish it, but it just sucks when it just doesn't work out right.
Handful laps to go. That counts 5. Inside.
Harvick, I'm not in the mood for your Heat 5 bullshit where you can literally just angle the car in a corner and just have grip and speed. I can't physically do that. Eric Jones is 23rd. What happened? He was running like 10th before, or like in the top 10. What kind of shit is that? Harvick, stop. I'm gonna choke this stage away. I could feel it in my future.
Outside by himself. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Well, that didn't hold him up. It held Logano up, so that was kind of funny. What's the best Mario Kart? God, I don't know. I don't really play them. The only one I played was on the Wii, and that was like 2008, 2009. Nah, this game doesn't have any form of speed comp. Just that on the... Looks like on the short run they got more speed.
Nobody out back.
I know Heat Evolution has the speed comp, which is absolutely disgusting, but I know this game doesn't have anything like that. Yeah, we're just gonna keep... I don't know why... We'll do our best to defend the position. That's what I'm gonna try to do. God, it just sucks. I have to, like, compromise my entire corner just to keep the car on the bottom. I can't just, like, arc it in like a normal human being. So, 2 to go. I think Jones might get the lucky dog if this keeps up, but I'm not sure. Alex Bowman's having a horrifically bad run, so that's kind of hilarious. You can't share play on Heat Evolution. Well, that's just stupid. I'm not surprised that the game has something dumb like that not being able to be done. So we got Bowman there in 21st. Gonna go a lap down, so that Bumblebee is probably not gonna like this stream because of that. Alright, flag for stage number uno. Still maintain the lead. Can't really pull away. In fact, they're really good on short runs, so I don't know if I can... I don't know. But if we're going to have track position like this the whole rest of the race, I mean, we should be okay. We're just going to keep blocking. Through 3 and 4. Parked it a little bit there, but nothing too bad. Stenhouse in 20th, so we're going to have 20 on lead lap. Harvick's going to try to make a move, but no, not having it. We'll get the stage 1 dub. That was pretty, other than that one yellow, it's pretty straightforward. Kirk gets 4th in the stage. I'm always up for that. Cole Custer 10th, Blaney in 8th, Brad 6th. Ooh. At least Bowman doesn't have a snowflake. That is true. Hamlin has a snowflake and he's 13th, so that's hilarious. I know Chase Elliott does, and he's 18th, so that's interesting. So, well, I mean, everybody's pitting. We're going to do the same. A lot of people lap down. Timmy Hill's not pitting. Same with, I guess Justin Haley's out the race, but Timmy Hill's staying out. He might be completely off sequence because he pitted under that 1 yellow. So I don't know why he's doing it like that, but whatever. We'll pit. Get our 4 tires and fuel. Okay. It's interesting. We lost the lead during the pit cycle. Will this car have that type of speed on the restart to get back the lead is the other question. We were side by side. Oh, damn, okay. Barely. But we got it. No, I mean, I like to say we could pull away from this point on, but I don't think that's going to happen. Kurt just... Or, Harvick... Kurt and Harvick just decided, hey, you know what? We're just going to show our inexperience, even though we're very experienced, and how bad and dumb we are. Well, that's embarrassing. So really, all I can do at this point is just not give up the bottom. Especially with cars side by side like that. Really, all I can do is just hold the bottom. So if they get around the outside, there's not a whole lot I can do when there's, all, so close together like that. And Larson wrecked Haley in the expedition. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier in the stream. That was like one of the many weird things Larson did this year. So far, holding on to the lead, but Harvick's tryharding. Larson's was actually going to push me even though I'm the leader, though. That usually never happens in this game, so that was very interesting. And Harvick's just going to get the lead on the outside. I actually didn't even really hit the corner that well, but Larson might push me and kind of help me, so I will take this. I don't think it's going to help me enough to get the lead unless Harvick cuts back down low to get the lead or clear me or something. No, he's just going to stay on the outside. Same with Logano. Okay, well, they're just going to... He had a chance. He had a chance to get the lead from me. And he just blew it. Damn, look at Ryan Blaney go. Oh, that's adorable. Go Ryan Blaney. Where's Dave Hunter? He would love this right now.
Hard from the outside. Outside. Farther on the inside. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
Will there be a big one in Michigan? I feel like if it's going to happen, it's going to be on the start. I feel like there's a strong possibility of that happening. But I'm thinking only one. That's my guess.
Got a car high now. Still there.
I put more up in the... It's not a bad idea. I thought of that, but I kind of,
Stay on the bottom.
I'm always, like, very self-conscious about, like, spamming my videos. Like, I don't want to... Because I feel like I've already do it enough with my Discord when, like, a video comes up, there's, like, a notification that comes up, like, maybe 45 minutes or something after the video's uploaded. I don't know, I just feel bad, like, if
Stay low.
maybe that's just, like, the self-conscious part of me. Maybe there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but I feel bad just, like, really, like, spamming my videos out there.
Stay on the bottom here.
Especially since I do stuff, like, every day, I feel weird. Like, because it's going to be up on YouTube. Then if people follow me on Twitter, then you're going to get that on Twitter, then Discord, then the community tab. It's, like, 4 or 5 different notifications. I don't know, like, if I was in that position, I would be annoyed. So, I don't know. Maybe there really isn't a problem with it, but I guess that's just me. I do like the idea, though. I appreciate the suggestion. And I don't really have a problem with the NASCAR weights. Like, that's doing fine. Yeah, but I don't know. What's your Discord? I never knew you had one. It should be in this stream description, or in just like my normal videos. If you go to like the read description stuff, there should be a link to my Discord. And you click on that, join. But you know that stuff. It should be pretty simple. Even creating an account is very simple. So yeah, that's up to you if you want to join though. There's a lot of race discussion when races go on. It's shockingly active. Every day there's always something going on there. And it's, you know, it's pretty neat to look at. And I like that. I like that you know, there's people always in there talking up a storm about something. So the duo of stupidity video was hilarious. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. The rants just have to come naturally to me. I can't just force one out. Like, something has to genuinely kind of irritate me. Because that's the last thing I want to do is force out a feeling.
Outside.
Yeah, that Indy one was just... That was atrocious. Harvick and Logano are just not going to go away this race.
Still there. Outside by himself.
I'm just so much better than him in the corners, but on the straights, for whatever the reason, they just have so much more horsepower than me. It's like they got an extra 50 horsepower or something, and I don't. But what is pretty wild is there's 3 Fords up here, which is akin to how Ford runs at Michigan, so that's realistic, I guess.
Stay on the bottom.
Just joined. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
Stay to your left. All clear.
Harvick's choking up on the high side. We'll get the lead. We'll be comfortable. Kurt's hanging on. And it looks like it's a 3, let's see, 4, 5, basically a 5-car battle, or 5 cars under a blanket. Then Kyle Busch is in 6th, Blaney's in 7th, and I can't see who else is back there, but about 7 cars, maybe 2 seconds or less behind me? I don't know. But we're actually kind of holding our own. Holy shit, Dave 500's in here, hell yeah. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Do I spy the Biff? Hell yeah, we got the Biff. I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I chose Biffle just because, you know, he's won at Michigan a lot, and he's always seemed to be really good here. And his last career win was in Michigan in 2013, so I just thought it was kind of appropriate. This might be the first driver in this, like, stream series thing that I do with the simulating the races where I've picked a repeating driver. So there's a wild fun fact. Yeah, we got a mod in here. Yeah, there was like maybe 10 minutes ago there was porn bots in chat, and I was desperately pleading and screaming for a mod. And Dave 500, I guess technically, came to my cries of despair. Yeah, Harvick scheme's good. A lot of his 2020, a lot of his Harvick schemes are really good. That is fact. Best Michigan races 2012. Oh, I don't know if it was the best.
Still there.
I remember that race not being really good. I mean, well, there's no 2012 like Dale Jr. car. Maybe I could have went with this 2008, and I think the 2008 AMP car is in the game, in this mod, so I guess I could have done that. I don't know, I just instantly thought of Biffle. I don't know why, I just thought it would make sense. And also, I'm sure NASCAR Nixon will like it. I miss NASCAR Nixon. Hopefully he's in chat. He was in Kamikaze's one the other night, which was glorious. Maybe these are too early for him or too late. I don't know, but maybe he's lurking. He's like in the shadows, lurking in the distance. That'll be beautiful. But we'll get a dub for him too in memory. Well, not I feel like he died. No, we'll get it in honor of him. God damn, I gotta be careful how I word it. Daytona Dega, yeah, I think that's probably gonna happen. That's gonna be a pretty safe bet. For the fall Talladega race, we'll definitely do Dale Jr. in his Budweiser car. That's a given. Maybe a little generic and stereotypical, but I think that's perfect. Kurt is up here. Hell yeah, look at him. Does that mean Ty Gibbs is gonna win? That would be hilarious and painful all at the same time. And then there would be no race win version of that car because I don't think Lionel does Monster Energy anything, so that's kind of stupid. So I would kind of hate that aspect of it then. Is there even win schemes for like his 2019 car in 2020? did they even make them? Because of Monster. Maybe there's like fan-made ones. If I had to guess, maybe that's it. That whole thing's stupid. Why can't you have it's just stupid contracts and licensing bullshit. Like, I hate it. Yeah, look at Kurt. I mean, we got top 5 up here. Pretty much all close together. Yeah. You like the paint scheme? Maybe this might be an atomic take. An atomic bomb take, but I don't like it. I think it's his ugliest car he's ever won. I don't know. It's just gray. Just black and gray. Well, then again, Earnhardt had black and gray, but that was a beautiful combination. This is just kind of, I don't know, the colored patterns. Just none of it meshes well. But I might have to get it, because I might have to pre-order it, because that might be his last win they'll ever get. I don't know, but that's gonna be painful. So I think out of the simpery for Kurt, I think I'll have to get it. And I'm gonna be like an angry cat about it. Yeah, hell yeah, look at him go. I mean, he's won here 3 times, I think. One in 2003, another one in 2007, and 2015. Are you a Jordan hater? No. I don't hate Michael Jordan. I don't. That's not because I hate the basketball player. No, it's just the scheme looked dumb. That's it. That's just about as simple as it gets. Day 500 bringing up the stat trains. I like that. The active driver with the most wins in Michigan. Who would that be? If it's Logano, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate that so much. I think it might be Logano, and I'm gonna despise that if he's the most active winner. Oh, Pornbot, Day 500 obliterate it. Yeah, usually stage 2 is slightly shorter than stage 1 by basically 3 laps, something like that. Day 500 absolutely sniped them. Damn. Kevin Harvick with 4. They're all the August race. That's a juicy stat. I never knew that. Stage 2 is already interesting enough to, in the fact that Kurt's up here. And Larson's still kind of hanging on. Timmy Hill's... How is Timmy Hill 22nd? When did this happen? Was it the last car in lead lap? I think Timmy Hill is outrunning Eric Jones and maybe Alex Bowman. I think. And that's going to be insane if that is the case. Oh, I think because he stayed out on that last yellow, that leapfrogged him because that put him on the lead lap. The last car on the lead lap, but that cycled him to the end of the line. But I think that's what happened. I think that's how he got up there. I don't know. It might be an ingenious strategy for him to gain track position in the race because of that. Okay, Kurt's all of a sudden falling off, so that's disappointing. So now it's back to Logano and Harvick duking it out for the lead, so can't really pull away. Does seem like as the run goes on, we do get a little bit faster, but the short runs, they are just... If they ever get out in front of me during a pit cycle, I am screwed. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold on to that. So that's why I feel like the last stage, if it goes green the whole way, almost like as if stages ruin the flow of a race. Oh, what a concept. But if it just keeps going green, and they're this close to me during pit cycle, and they beat me out of pit road, I mean, they're gonna pull away from me, and then things are gonna get interesting. Like, I'm gonna have to actually try a lot more than I am now. This is a terrible swarm of lap cars. Well, that... Well... Almost held me up. But we got through it.
Clear low.
Love that. I love that Kendall scheme. That's just... Oh, that's a great one. Nope. Got another Born bot. Born bot's horny today. Let's see. Got Harvick up here still. Yeah, it's just basically those three, I think. Wait. No, Kyle Busch is in 5th. Hey, look at that. Something changed. Well, looks like we're finally starting to gap them somewhat. But that might be just because of lap traffic, so that may not mean a whole lot. But we're going to be pitting in the next 18 laps, or 16, or 15, or however... Oh yeah, about like 15 laps basically, because we can only go about like 41 laps on fuel. Which means the last stage of the race is going to be interesting, because we're going to be very close to doing 2 pit stops. But I think one's still going to be just enough. We'll get to the inside of Cody Ware, no problem. Lap traffic, luckily.
All clear.
I was going to say not being in the way. It's very nice to not have them be like just blocking the whole time like they are in Thunder 04. Harvick's going to... I don't know why he did that, but... This is why you don't have any wins this year. Oh, wait, no, he got by him. Okay, now I'll eat my words a little bit. I was going to say, like, this is why he has no wins this year, because he's boning himself with lap cars, but he got through them all. Kind of get out Alfredo's draft here, kind of pull us here on the straightaway. He gives me the bottom. Harvick's just doing basically every tactic possible to not be in the lead here. I do not know why Cody Ware is in a black car, not a purple one. I don't know. It's probably something to do with the sponsor, I guess, for that race. Let's see if Harvick goes high up in the corner again. And no, he didn't. Okay. That's smart. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... Man, I just hope one day they could just get rid of stages. Like, the idea of, like, stopping the race for yellow. You would think with all the technology and things in the world now, they don't have to stop the race to count the points. You would think we'll be, like, well beyond that era. That wouldn't be a problem anymore. Like, they could just keep the race green.
Careful, still there.
Like, I don't understand why that's so difficult. Oh my god, the race is at 3:01 instead of 3 o'clock. God damn it, that pisses me off. I was gonna go to the hair salon, get my nails done, dye my hair 3 different colors. I was gonna do a whole lot, but now because the race is at frickin' 3:01, this changes like, I have to now cancel all these appointments. That is some bullshit right there. Actually, it just all of a sudden, like, it just got, like, dark in this room. I think it's gonna rain here. I think that's... It's just one of those things, like, why? If there's rain in the area, wouldn't it make sense to start the race earlier? I don't know, but why 3:01? I don't... It's just like such a just innocuous thing. I'm not shooting the messenger, it's just funny. It's just funny to me. What do you call a good race when you watch a race? it's a bit of a nuanced thing. Basically, where I could see passing throughout the field. No like horrendously bad calls in the race, like instances where a car spins but they're in the back but they're off the track and then they throw like dumb things like that, like that's kind of elements I try to look out for. Instances where whoever the leader isn't able to pull away, or he does pull away but then second place reels him in, and then that happens, like green flag pit stops, which almost seems like hardly ever happens anymore. If there's actually like proper tire wear in the race, where people, we don't have an instance where a person's on like 40 lap or 30 lap old tires, stays out and keeps the lead for a long time. A lot of different factors, I would say, and also hopefully there's no controversy or things that just are really stupid or awful. So I think there's a lot of nuance to it, or a lot of different elements and layers to it. That's why I'm always really harsh in my ratings, where I don't give a race like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. Like, it has to really earn that high number, because I want to make it. I want it to be I want it to be earned and special. I don't want to be giving out like 9s or 10s out of 10s all the time. Which I don't think I've ever. I think I might have given a race maybe 1-9 this year, I think. But so I'm always very harsh in my ratings. I should have some kind of like notepad. I think I started on it, but I don't think I've ever like kept up on it, where I keep track of my ratings, and then like at the end of like I talk about the rating stuff. It'll be kind of like the poor man's version of E-Step's rating system or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, it'll be kind of some. I should probably do something like that, where I have the ratings on the screen, put all the other past races to see where it stacks up, or something like that. I should do that, but I don't. I'm just, God, I'm so busy with different shit. I never think about that element. Yeah, because I'm doing like the NASCAR 08 best of. I'm doing the Xfinity Leech Series video, which I've started editing that this morning, because I know like pretty much throughout this whole day I'm not really gonna have time to do it. So the best race I've ever watched. There's a, God, considering I've watched it for like 20 years, there's probably a lot to pick from.